Okay, so we've got a triangle here. We want to solve for one of the missing sides. We want to solve for side B. And we can see that this is not a right triangle. So the first thing we might try is to apply the sine law. So using the sine law, we get sine angle A over 20 So we have two sides and one angle. Now, if we take these two expressions and equate them, then we have two unknowns, so we can't solve that. If we take these two, we again have two unknowns, and there's nothing we can solve for. If we take these two, we have two unknowns, we can't solve for it. So the sine law is not going to help us in this case. What we have to use is the cosine law. Okay, so let's see how the cosine law is going to work in this situation. So that was an attempt, and it didn't work. Sometimes things don't work in math, so we just cross it off and we try something else. Okay, so we want to find side B. So according to the cosine law, if we want to find side B, we can use this formula. C, small c, is the side across from angle C, remember? Side A is across from angle A. And we have angle B. So I'm just going to use my calculator to get all of these, to get one value here. And we take the square root of both sides. And B is 16.2 centimeters. Okay, here's another triangle we want to solve. This time we want to find angle A. Now we have three sides and no angles. So if we tried to use the sine law, just use your imagination, if we tried to use the sine law, we'd have three sides, no angles, and no matter which two we picked, we'd have two missing angles. So we wouldn't be able to use the sine law. We know that's not going to work. So we're going to apply the cosine law. And since we're trying to find angle A, we want to use the cosine law formula that involves angle A. Only one of them involves the angle A. So we're going to go with the first one. So A is going to be 30, B is 38, C is 26, A is what we're looking for. So these are all numbers and an unknown. We want to isolate the unknown. Okay, I've subtracted 38 squared and 26 squared from both sides. I'm going to divide both sides by this whole quantity. And I'm going to get the calculator to do all the hard work. Make sure I use brackets on my calculator for the numerator. So that's the cosine of angle A. We want angle A itself, so we're going to take the inverse cosine of both sides. And we get A is 51.9 degrees.